Hello guys. Welcome to our weekly live AMA. Today we're gonna cover what's new in Guru Network, what are recent developments, what is going on with roadmap and ecosystem. We have a question, I believe,
Oh yeah,
right from the
uh,
start.
the, those rare times where when we have questions before when we started talking. Oh, very interesting one. Hi guys, is there any news about my missing funds? It's been 5 days that I have opened Guru app, sent Guru tokens on my wallet address via Ether, and transactions done, but my funds are not visible. Oh yeah, that's pretty sad. But we have an answer for this, right?
Yeah, we looked into the situation and we figured out that tokens were sent not to this person wallet address, but to Guru token contract address, which inevitably resulted in their missing actually. But thank you for your feedback. And this situation is kind of common in blockchain transaction. This could be oversighted a lot. So please, since it's like environment, you have to be wary of what you're doing. Please control your actions and
Yeah, I'm usually triple checking when going through the links, to Etherscan. You're basically trying to
Mhm,
figure
mhm.
out the address you're sending to, and you going through the links on Etherscan, and at some point, it gets you to the page which in URL have a token address, and in transactions there is like whole list of some transactions instead of what you're looking for. You got there. And I was catching myself a couple of times on just copy and pasting this address instead of the one of the wallet. But yeah, it was
Yeah,
like,
we've all been in such situations
yeah,
here and there.
Web3 one-on-one. Tell us, guys, which situations you also been in Web3, which are like everyone's struggling with, like wrong addresses copied from somewhere and so on and so forth. We all have ones. Cool.
Well, thank you for your question, Dražen. If I reading this right, please forgive me if I'm reading your name wrong. Thank you for your question and thank you for support.
Yep.
No,
Cool.
it's totally okay. But thank
Cool.
you for heads up, and your feedback always makes us to make our product better.
Let's discuss it with front-end guys later, where we can put those addresses so they're
Definitely,
visible
yeah.
and so on and so forth. Okay, cool. We wanted to go over some, news, what's going on, what we're working on, what we're preparing, and so on and so forth. So that's what I wanted to go through. But first of all, like through our Twitter, probably, like what's been happening within this week and so on and so forth. So for everyone joining the Guru Network, we are like layer 3, which allows applications to orchestrate Web3 transactions, user sections, AI agents, and so on and so forth. What does it mean, actually? That we are created the framework which is used to launch different apps, and everyone can launch their own app on this framework and start customizing it in the way they want. And there is like tool set you can apply to your own needs and so on and so forth. One of the main cases is community app, right? And community app, there are some communities which are already launched on those cases, and that's what Guru Network is about, like more apps on top of Guru framework launched in our ecosystem, in our community, better like for Guru Network. And that's what we actually very focused on right now, because we are finally created the product which anyone can launch using our wizard. But as right now we are in the phase where we want to talk to everyone who want to adopt it and basically just babysit them through the process, because it's just like a launch of this particularly finished product for the community. We are right now doing mostly B2B kind of sales within our network, which we combined over the years when we were selling like block explorers and data warehouse and so on and so forth. We're proposing chains, we're proposing other partners, and them could launch the community entering coupon code, which they get in during our conversation, so on and so forth. But here, for everyone interested, we are creating basically business development form, which you can fill and then launch your own app, and you will have the full support, as well as a way to participate in Guru Grants program for your community, for your application, and lots of other stuff. We just want to talk to you first to basically hear your feedback and basically find and help find more use cases for the tech which is behind all this. And again, what we are offering as this kind of tech is a platform where you can do everything with tokens, where you have AI agents for different means. You have like the full scale analytics platform which you can utilize. And then you have like, you know, uh, content factory type of capabilities from those AI agents posted from your group. And of course, like leaderboard for your community. That's basically the offering here, which we are starting delivering to tokens projects like crypto projects, but we've seen it more than that and so on. So that's roughly about Guru Network, what we actually delivering right now. Let's go through the news. Do we have any other questions so far? I'm just doing like presentation part of like what we do in Guru Network and so on.
Not much of a questions, just greetings. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, hey Daniel. And so what's going on
And
last week?
it turned into question quite quick. What's the main advantages of latest app launcher compared to the previous version?
So now it's actually deploys the version where you receiving like a short list of polished features, which mostly focused on your community. So you're adding it to your group, and then you have those features which we're polishing in Utopia community as well as our community in regards of leaderboards, like points distribution and so on and so forth. And agents with connection to knowledge base, which you are able to basically populate with your admin tasks. So that's the current package there. We polished it a lot, and now it's like ready to be kind of not sold, but ready to be shipped product, and that's why we are starting, like populating B2B pipeline or B2B pipeline with leads for this product. And more polished it is, more automation would be there. But right now, we would like to babysit every community who want to join and so on and so forth. So we would we still polishing it, but it's got much better. Yeah.
Not to mention that there is a lot of under the hood tweaks which made it faster, more reliable, and some infrastructure things that make it more stable.
For example, this wallet functionality, what it was like 4 months ago, and now it's completely different thing. And swaps and everything related to tokens. So for everyone who's launching it for their own token project with like a staking, for example, or with some page where they just presented their token and allow like showing people ways to buy it, as well as giving them tasks to and quests to follow to support the project. That's quite a good offer, and we are right now packaging it, and that would became this kind of one of the core elements of Guru network, right? It's already is, because all the applications which coming out of like Days Guru in the last year and a half, 2 years, it's actually all based on the Guru framework. It just like this is the latest version. We decide to create like distribution channel for it first, so anyone can launch it and they don't need to have like a huge headache over the infrastructure, and then they get in the product which they can improve and they can expand and so on and so forth. That's actually what we are doing on internal level right now a little bit. Like for example, process engine with all those tasks and workflows and so on and so forth have MCP and data warehouse with MCP and infrastructure MCP. We are hooking up like those AI tools which are available in there to Guru framework and creating it, like starting using it internally, so we can basically modify what you have in the app, what you have in your community, what kind of quests you launch in here in like natural language way. So you basically developing your app from your cursor cloud code. It's quite interesting how it goes right now, and that we see as the future of this platform actually. But right now, it's like it's ready to be shipped for token projects, and that's what we starting selling right now pretty actively with this thing, which got updated from last time. Anyway, so this is what we've meant last time on our roadmap in regards of token community app launches. And we have next things in the pipeline, and we're just following them, right? And by the way, we're also promoting new features appearing on our token analytics platform, and it's all about token mind share those weeks. So we basically scanning crypto Twitter for mentions of the token. There are like 4,500 KLs in the sources of it.
Cherry picked crypto Twitter, not just all bot fueled crypto Twitter.
Exactly, and anyone can subscribe to those mindshare notifications, and we're actively testing this feature. So please provide feedback. Yeah, what else? Staking, AI Guru, but we have people stake. In the same time, AI Guru is there. We are still building the system where it would be, piped to, and it's basically our communities and launches which are happening there. And even currently in launcher page, right? Launcher page. We already have like stats here for AI distributed and Guru Chess grants for those communities, which would be added in here, but it's still like to be done soon. So anyone could be, as funny as it sounds, soon, anyone could distribute their AI Guru across those communities, which are actually starting using Guru framework, and that would be one of the motivations and incentives for that. Yeah, because behind the AI Guru there is Guru and so on. So yeah, and following the rest. What else? We had some AMAs going on with our partners, and I was participating in it on Friday, and that was quite an interesting talk in regards of like data ownership in the AI world and how you can earn on top of your on data, and what kind of systems everyone building in those spaces to achieve it. Yeah, and we actually have something to say in it, because one of our main actual products out of community app is basically a knowledge base which is hooked up to this community, which is getting populated from the group. It's hooked up to as well as from private conversations and so on and so forth. So like doing atomic contributions to this knowledge base, as well as distributing some value in the tokens of this knowledge base. That's what we have in mind for Guru framework, and that's what actually been proposed initially in our white paper, right? We have a knowledge base section in here, as well as it exists on diagram, as well as it's actually one of the proposals we got for Guru builders. Of Dex Guru, here Dex Guru builders. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we had the proposal almost a year ago of like Guru Insight Exchange, where we're creating set of nodes which are holding your knowledge bases, and then you can exchange value for using of this knowledge base in your particular chat window and so on and so forth, and subscription service there, and yeah, this kind of idea. And now it's one of the things which we actually, on the side for those communities working on, because that's what they want to provide as their RAG implementations for their members. And probably we're going to look into that direction more. Again, it's like a throwback to our plans which were initially proposed and even agreed on. And now it looks like with Guru framework and with this focus on business, on like communities, on B2B sales, it's all coming to like knowledge bases, because when you're talking to people and you're talking about like AI case and like content factory stuff for the community, plus some moderation. It's all about knowledge base. So it's base product which we should have, and we have it, as well as we have proposal how to productize the knowledge base itself. And we are coming back more on this track, and we'll be exploring it more. But anyway, it all comes from the conversation on spaces we had on Friday with our partners Nodal. Yeah, but for everyone who joined, we had quite interesting stuff there.
It's pretty interesting question, because right at the moment, Reddit, which is in top 10 websites in the world, forbids the access of LLMs to its database, but it forbids free access. And basically they are in talks about the price. And the irony here is that it's not like Reddit's data, it's data of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands people with expert opinions, with deep knowledge, and they do not monetize from it in any way. The only entity that monetize this is Reddit itself, and
Yeah,
making
Guru,
it different for like contributors to knowledge base is as we think about it is a thing of the future, where
yeah,
everyone can contribute and accrue value from this.
Guru Insight Exchange. Everyone could be Guru and earn Guru. That's a core idea which we started polishing quite a long time ago. But now, as infrastructure is there, as tech is there, as we started delivering, to more and more projects, it could actually became, the push for it, because then we solving chicken and egg problem that no one would go to marketplace with knowledge bases if you don't have like really cool knowledge bases and they're real experts in their fields. And then by expanding it to the two different communities, we are basically expanding knowledge base, because all communities about something, right? That's a way to actually fill this knowledge base marketplace and then start monetizing it. and every community has their own knowledge base in there. So it's like atomic contribution to something which you then uh, co-owning or sharing somehow. Yeah, it's quite interesting concept. Cool. Um, so for everyone interested in launching community app and participating in Guru grants program for community apps and for DeFi apps, and being this first guinea pig who's launching something here and talking to us about it, go check it out. Join waitlist. It basically means we know about you, and we will be contacting with you on Telegram. You know, checking what it is about, and we'll be very
Join the
happy for
movement
everyone
today.
joining. Yeah.
We have a fresh question from Kevin, and as I remember, it was already asked. Just want to ask if there is a Guru Android app. It would be very helpful. There were Guru Android app, but it's not on Play Market now, and we will make it back. But just right now, it's not our first priority. But in some time, we will get it back. We plan for it.
Yeah, we put it into our jury tickets, but you know, probably we need to prioritize this, especially when we, yeah. Good call, Kevin. Thanks for reminding us. We need to prioritize this because yeah, we have iOS app, but we don't have Android one. Cool.
Thank you, Kevin, for your question. And thank you for second reminder. We will move it up into the list of our priorities.
It's like a real-time developer show, you know. There are questions about functionality and features, and we're like, okay, we listen to the community. We're prioritizing it in our Jira.
Should we move it to Twitch and make it daily?
Yeah, why not already? We were joking around it for a while already. Like
there was a scandal recently about some streamer who was paid for basically harming themselves, and unfortunately things get very bad, and also unfortunately it's quite popular thing, but when you
what he's done? I don't understand.
it was about like physical harm, and he unfortunately died right on the stream. And one of the platform owners was his top like person who contributes more. But we are here not it was actually try to do a joke that streams where you can impose torture on people in form of programming could be quite popular.
Yeah.
So
like
people pay if you do a particularly like mundane tasks.
No, I like you know prioritizing the tasks in the sprint. Yeah, but you know it could work in games quite interestingly. I can imagine. Yeah, some other stuff. But about torturing people with some development, yeah, we can. We actually, you know, it's September 1st, so summer passed by and everyone already here, not on vacation anymore. Like we hadn't, but anyway. and we can start like real work now. The developer stream with Claude and Cursor and BMAT. Have you heard of BMAT, something?
No, I didn't. What is it?
No, it's quite interesting. If go tech, why not talk about BMAT? Yeah, I have it here. So BMAT is basically like a system which you hooking up to your Cursor or Claude Code, and it have all the agents in there for all types of, kind of development team you want. And the idea here is that it's actually developed. So when you're dropping down an agents here, for example, you see different roles, and there's like dev, there's PM, like TA, Scrum Master.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good one. And Scrum Master, who's really doing all the epics, tickets, all this stuff. And it's literally you hooking it up to your Cursor Cloud, and it's starting going through these instructions because there is like Cloud integrations where all those things are like commands it could use and so on, and tools, as well as it has different tasks specified in here as MD files as well. So for example, if you're looking for what it could be, I don't know, create new story, how you like this is typical TPM job, right? So here are instructions. So literally your Sonnet and your Cloud Code just reading those instructions because he knows that he needs to use this tool and uh, giving you back the results. So you programming in natural language using MD files, how your tool would be
Mm-hmm.
working, and it working in kind of dialogue way. So if it doesn't have something to fill up those gaps which are declared in here, it's proactively asking you in dialogue mode, like to actually get there. So quite interesting. And this is BMAT. This is just recently appeared on the radar, and it's like it opens
And
crazy possibilities. Yeah.
does this all agents work in parallel or one by one?
Uh, in parallel as commands and Cloud. So, for example, if you want to use business analyst, right? You
Uh-huh.
just pick it up, be business analyst, and you're working with him, and basically you're executing this base core, agents, analyst. There's analyst, and here, uh, if you would drill down into what this means, you would see that there are like personas on different steps, and it's basically a scenario how business analysts should act, what they should offer you, and what kind of brainstorms they do, and so on and so forth. Yeah, the same for pretty much everyone. And interesting is like that's how you apply those instructions on top of LLM, and that's effectively works as your interpreter, right? And it works quite
Mm-hmm.
well as I started playing with it. It works quite well, and I see how the whole services could be built on top of it already. And you can already see there. So people created expansion packs. And for example, here you have expansion pack for AI DevOps, which is quite funny. Like you probably can do all the Terraform DevOps, which knows how to do Terraform. It's quite
So
useful.
everyone now can kind of uh, feel themselves as a software development company executive, from
Yeah,
project
you see,
manager
no,
to CTO, depending
yeah,
on agent team.
here is something very useful for you. BMAT creative writing, you see. So you just follow in the pipeline here for creative writing, and
Mm-hmm.
you have all those guys, you know. No, it's very powerful as a way of doing things. How you actually describing your scenarios and so on and so forth. It's very powerful. And what I'm thinking right now about is actually like hooking it up to our AI chat interface, so it could use those kind of ways of specifying those scenarios and so on and so forth. Because it's a top notch. And
Well, with this approach, there could be like a team of analyst agents. One of them is doing tech analysis or just some segment of tech analysis. Another one doing, for example, mindshare analysis, and they all report back to like the main trader, which is a real person, not an agent.
yeah, and any kind of scenario works. And this guy who actually did it, the interesting thing, but his character, he's like, I would say he's like, TPM guy from TPM organization or something. It feels like it. So he knows what he was building here in regards of like project management and so on and so forth. And now it's becoming more and more popular. It's very interesting thing. I don't know, like why not speak about some finds on Google AMA, right? And I'm actually looking how to incorporate it into some products because it's very powerful. Yeah.
We have a question from Daniel. Why my chat is not visible here? Well, Daniel, it is visible, so no problems. Well, this BMed stuff seems quite promising, but without knowing what you're doing, being
Crypto Daniel. I can chat with the Yandex Guru, no send button, maybe bug. Maybe it is. We need to check. Every one of you guys have a chatbot thread with the context within like backend of the system. And if something happens with this particular chat thread with your like context and everything, it's usually somewhere there in separate processes. Yeah, and
it
this
could
could
be
be,
not
and
bug
we
if you, Daniel, are not logged in. Please check this. But if you are logged in, just reach out in Telegram or Discord and
oh yeah,
please
yeah, yeah.
report more.
It's actually looks like login, yeah, but yeah, if not, I think it's more. And we actually prepare a new version of it to be launched. It's already been tested in one of our partners with whom we work in, like B2B. And the chat would be much simpler in the backend. That means it would be much more reliable, but it would still store the context and would have all the tools. It just works better. Yeah, I hope we would release it real soon and it would have more capabilities, you would see.
And besides of reliability, it should be quite faster.
Yeah, it's because we're using models there directly, not through the other orchestration system, as well as we are added their dynamic kind of decision-making capabilities. So we're using the model which can choose the tools it's using moving forward, and those tools are actually your next decisions in our diagrams. So scenarios are possible there. And that's why I'm looking in this BMAD as well, because we have scenarios and there are scenarios ways in there for particular chats. It's quite interesting combination from architecture point of view. Anyway, yeah, yes, I logged in. Okay, we need to debug it. We would check it and think someone just right after the stream. And
Yeah, let's do it after the
do
stream.
you know Crypto Daniel in our chat group?
Yeah, as I remember, we have Crypto Daniel in our Telegram. Yeah, with the same
cool.
Same name. So please, Daniel, do not doing it on stream. Reach out to us with some screenshot or something on Telegram.
No, we would check if there are any stuck processes and chatbot threads, and we would push it forward. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And yeah, then we can pick him. Cool. Sounds good. Any other questions? Any other bugs to solve? Any other issues?
Let me check real quick. Discord, Telegram. No, no. At the moment, we do not have any more questions.
Okay.
So, guys, if you have one, you have like about a minute to hit us with more questions. Maybe to give some kind of perspective for people who are with us first time. We can show this video for App Launcher, or maybe how AI Guru works. What do you think? Which one? Or no entertainment today?
No entertainment today. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for your viewership, attention, and the interest in the project. We're working here on something crazy as we believe in launching the product out of it for communities. So everyone who's interested in all of this, join, subscribe, and so on. And yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, we
now have any Sonoma trip.
We have all our links for your Dior, all our links with our social media in comments here on YouTube, in comments on Twitter, so you can go there and follow if you like.
Monetization out of the box. Explore community app ecosystem. Create your own community app. Connect your social links. Customize your community appearance. Create your Telegram bot to power your community with AI moderation and automation. Smart newsletter and feed. AI community manager. Engage and earn. Smart onboarding and 24/7 proactive moderation. Launch your app now.